All right, besties, pull up a chair, grab your iced coffee with the emotional support straw, because I have a story for you today. I found this post online, and when I tell you I had to sit down and stare at the wall, yeah, it's that kind of story. She says, I'm pregnant and I don't want to be. I am not ready. I don't have the money. I don't even have the energy to take care of myself half the time, let alone a baby. Birth control literally failed. Like, great. Thanks. Love that for me. I don't want to tell my family because they'll shame me, guilt me, and drag me to church before they would ever drive me to a clinic. Where I live, nothing is accessible. Every appointment is far, everything is expensive, I don't have a car, and the wait times are insane. My partner keeps saying we'll figure it out, but I'm pretty sure he means I'll figure it out while he stands nearby looking supportive. I feel trapped, like truly trapped. Girl. This is the modern woman Olympics, and nobody even gave her a warm-up stretch. Okay, let's talk about this, because this is not just her story. This is literally the blueprint of what women deal with in a society that restricts our rights and then acts confused when we panic. First of all, birth control failing. Classic peak comedy. This is our generation's clown show. Condoms. We're 98% effective. Women. Yay. Reality. Here's your 2% babe. Hope you're ready for a life-altering crisis on a Tuesday at 3 p.m. And then there's her family. Oh, the family. Every millennial woman knows exactly what she means when she says her family will shame her and pray at her instead of actually helping. They won't help with bills. They won't help with childcare. They won't help with appointments. But they will absolutely make her sit in a pew and get spiritually jump-scared into motherhood. Because nothing says, we love you, like emotional hostage-taking and zero practical support. Then there's the location problem. She lives in a place where access is basically theoretical. As in theory, you have options. In practice, you might need a teleportation device and a trust fund. Appointments are booked out, clinics are far, the cost is the GDP of a small nation, and she doesn't even have a car. This is what happens when lawmakers treat women like background characters. They're like, women have options. Okay, cool, where? Show me. Because right now, these options are giving strong limited edition, sold out, come back, never energy. And oh my God, the partner? Sweet summer child. His solution is the national anthem of useless supportive men. But we'll figure it out. Sir, what exactly is the we here? Because she's the one doing calculations, Googling bus routes, budgeting, panicking, searching forums at 4 a.m., reading legal restrictions, and trying to get time off work without revealing her entire life story. He's contributing vibes and maybe snacks. Like, yeah, he cares, but care is not the same as competence. Care is not the same as calling 3 clinics, price checking, mapping travel time, and rearranging a whole life schedule. Millennial women here will figure it out and instantly break into logistical project management mode, not because we want to, because we've been forced to since middle school group projects. And her saying she feels trapped. That's her reality. That's what happens when a country says women still have choices while actively removing all pathways to those choices. Here's the comedy of it all. A woman can't get medical care without crossing state lines, using PTO she doesn't have, making 20 phone calls, selling a kidney, and maybe praying to the goddess of Google Maps. But men can get erectile dysfunction meds delivered to their doorstep by a drone by tomorrow at 10 a.m. And we're the irresponsible ones. Oh, okay, sure, makes sense. What kills me is how predictable this setup is. We all know someone who's been here. Some of us have been here. This is practically a millennial rite of passage, like student loans or being told to have a positive attitude by someone who owns property. And here's the part that deserves a moment of silence. She's not even allowed to panic in peace. She has to panic politely, discreetly, and with a smile because women are trained to crisis manage and be adorable about it. So let's step back and look at the bigger picture. Comedy aside, this is what restricted rights look like. Women doing Olympic-level mental gymnastics because policymakers refuse to do their jobs. Women being forced into motherhood because someone else thinks their belief system outranks her entire future. Women having to plan, budget, travel, hide, improvise, and apologize for a decision that should belong entirely to them. And society still has the audacity to ask, why are women so anxious? Because we're making life or death decisions while doom scrolling and eating cold leftovers after a double shift. That's why. And listen to the girl who posted this, and to every woman listening who's ever felt this specific flavor of trapped. You're not immature. You're not irresponsible. You're not dramatic. You're not alone. You're not the problem. The problem is a system that loves calling women careless, but gives us zero room to make choices safely, privately, and affordably. And the fact that she's even trying to figure this out? Honestly, legendary. Olympian. Gives main character handling a side quest she never wanted energy. Her whole situation could have been avoided if society treated women like, wait for it, actual adults with control over their own bodies. If men could get pregnant, abortions would be available at gas stations next to the Slim Jims. Pump 3 gallons and get 20% off your medical autonomy. Boom, handled. All right, that's today's episode. Hydrate, unclench your jaw, tell a man to Google something for once. And remember, your body is not a community project, it's yours.